Good morning, greetings. Thank you and welcome. Thanks for joining Hand-Built Pottery. My name is Kimberlie Wright. Today is Monday, March the 7th, 2022. Our holidays and events are as follows. Today is Alexander Graham Bell Day, Cypress Green Monday, National Be Heard Day, National Cereal Day, National Flapjack Day, National Heroes and Benefactors Day, Plant Power Day, Sock Monkey Day. I made a sock monkey when I was younger, maybe a couple of times. National Crown Roast of Pork Day, British Pie Week, and National School Breakfast Week. Good morning, Miss Gloria Bell. Also,
good morning, Kimmy.
Good morning. Also for so sorry. Be right with you. For today, our lunch is, we are having lemon pepper wings, catfish po' boys, chicken and sausage gumbo, black-eyed peas, rice, broccoli, cornbread and dinner rolls, assorted drinks, assorted salads, and assorted desserts. All right, so far our bus today, I don't know if you're working on it. A couple of people are still putting their skins on, so I'm gonna try to go as slow as possible. However, since I am making a replica of a real person, I had to do some measurements. And once I actually covered the skin of the wig head, but since I've done that, you know, I applied some clay to the face last week, but then I realized I need to do the actual measurements of from the top of the head to the chin, the hairline to the forehead, or the eyebrows, in between the eyes, the length of the nose, across the width of the top lip, the bottom lip, and across the mouth, the chin, all of that, across the face, vertical. And so what I've come up with is that I really needed, I didn't get this big head from nowhere. I got it from my mama. So
that is a beautiful picture of her.
Thank
and
you.
I didn't realize you look so much like your mother. Y'all look like twins.
Thank you so much. And so what I realized is that it needed more, you can see just about the actual piece compared to the face that is almost the same size. And so I needed more clay on the chin and more on the head. And as you can see on this side, I just actually slapped a piece over it, and I have to work all that in. So pretty much that's basically what I'm doing now. You need your cord? Somebody else need it? Yeah, but I told you. Oh yeah, my class over at 11. So I'm basically just kind of chunking all this clay down, which I'm not gonna have you watch all that. But I am gonna go back to the front to start on that nose. And since I added so much more clay to get the front the right length and everything, I have to make sure the back and everything is looking proper. So one thing is that I'm lacking is a picture of my mom from the side view. I think I have one that's like a quarter, and I'm gonna have to make sure to use that, so her head won't be too wide from the front to the back. All right. And so even though I have that piece kind of layered down, instead of bringing this down, what I'm gonna do is cut it off and sit it right there. So I'm gonna scratch here. y'all get to sweating now because I'm telling you, it's hot in here, y'all. Let's step outside or something. But I want to get overheated and start getting sick. Like I'm doing surgery on the thing. All right, so I cut that off.
You didn't need to put slip on that at all?
I sprayed it. I scratched it and sprayed it.
Right.
So spraying water is just like doing slip, and I'm gonna scratch it down really well and press it. Like I'm really gonna scratch it all the way in, as you can see. All right, so I'm gonna do that on my own time, but I do want to take you back to the front in a couple of minutes just to take you back towards the nose. Now, if you are creating your own face, you don't have to worry about that, but what you do want to make sure is that even though you're putting your nose in the center, you want enough space at the top of the head and enough space at the bottom for space between the nose, the mouth, and the chin. You need something, baby love? You should. It's no problem. Because, you know, oh, okay, no problem. So we're just going to keep working that in.
You got a class inside the building today?
Yes, ma'am, I have. My class starts at 9 a.m. Say hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Hey, how's everybody?
No, that's Georgia. That's Gloria Bell. Sorry.
Hey there.
So, did what we talked about y'all had going on Friday happen, Miss Gloria?
Huh?
What we talked about that you all had going on Friday, did it happen? You and your husband.
What in the world were we supposed to be doing?
You said you had a doctor's appointment.
Oh, he got there 30 minutes late.
Okay, so they
went to the wrong building, and so those people called them to tell them they was at the wrong building and they was on the way. They said okay, but then when they got there, they said they couldn't see him because he was late. So they rescheduled it for April 11th.
So this Friday, will you be here, or is that this Friday?
Yes. You
will be here, or that's this Friday?
No, his is the April 11th.
Oh,
so I'll be there. And what time is the class on Friday?
9 a.m.
Okay.
9 to 10. But you know, we already talked about if you want to stay up at 11:30, you can.
I'm gonna be working on that house that collapsed. Is it possible you might be able to roll me out some slabs? Right. I don't want them as big as they were before. I want them small.
That's good. Yes, ma'am. Okay, no problem. That's all I was just checking on for you to see if you're coming Friday. That was all.
Oh, okay.
All right, so once I just kind of plaster this side down, we're gonna go right back to the front to the nose. And I'm just gonna kind of play up there for the actual shapes. I'm not gonna actually define anything right now, because as you can see, I need to put this head together more. All right. So as far as my measurement, her head was about 10.5 inches. Let's see, 10 inches long. So let's go 10. That's about good. And then from the top of the head to the bottom of the nose is about 6.5.
So you making it the size of the picture? So the picture is about the size that her head was?
Yes, ma'am. From the bottom of the nose, I got 3.25. 3.25. Okay, that's good. We're about there. All right. So what I see is, as it pertains to her nose, she does have like a big bulb. And so what I'm gonna do is kind of shape that. Right there where that part of the nose is, there's like a little tip. So I'm gonna kind of create that. And then I'm gonna apply more clay there to make the bulb of her nose wider or larger. And then I'm gonna just put that clay on there and smooth that out. One thing is, it looks like the bridge of her nose here is gonna be a little lower than what I have it. So we're just gonna bring that down some right in there. I'm gonna bring all that clay up. Okay, now I'm gonna smooth out the bulb of that nose. Although it may continue to change later. The clay, the excess clay that's coming off, I want to put it right here so that the bridge can come down smooth. And I'm also going to create that tip area. So looking at the side of my mom's nose, I can tell that it's not that far away from her face as high as it is. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep it about right there. I'm pretty satisfied with that for now. As you continue to build other features, you will start to see on areas that you want to go back and change on, like the nose, jaws, lips, and that type of thing. And so I did want to apply the cheeks on today, but I'm not going to be able to put the cheeks on until I get the actual head smoothed out, how it's supposed to pretty much look. And so for right now, I am pretty happy with this beginning here. And so I'm just going to smooth that with a sponge quickly. If you have any questions or concerns, so Miss Gloria, like a couple of pictures of Prince Noah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got a whole, yeah, a bunch of them.
Oh, I was trying to get with you to, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I guess I can't. I don't know. Well, I was trying to get with Mr. Billy to surprise you. However, I don't know if I can get the right material from him that I need. So if I'm gonna come up there and look at some of those photos if you don't mind.
Okay.
Okay. But other than that, so what I'm gonna do from here is smooth the head out more, and I'll see you Friday for the piece that you want to work on. And do you have any more questions about this bust?
You know, I just have a comment. Looking at you making the bust and talking about the facial structure itself,
Yes, ma'am.
like the eyes, you know, having the space for 5 eyes across that area,
Uh-huh.
you know, one between the eye and the ear
Right.
on both sides, and then one in the center right above the nose.
Right.
And it make me feel like it'll make me, well, I can't draw with 2 cents, but it make me feel like I can draw a picture better.
Oh yeah, because it's a science to drawing and art and everything. It's like little things that people do, little tricks that people do to learn stuff over time. It's sort of like when I was telling y'all I started doing artwork at 3. I'm self-taught, but then when I went to college, it was sort of like little techniques that they taught me like that I just didn't know, but that helped me out, you know. Yeah. Right. Yeah, it's really cool though. So now you know, draw a picture from scratch. It kind of helps you because you draw the circle first or the little head, and then you break it down, and you can erase stuff or kind of just paint over it. Yeah, that helps you. So if you draw more, it'll become like second nature to you too, more easy.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, I asked Jamal one day, I probably asked him several times, why is it that he draw a picture and it looks so good, and I draw a picture and I try to do what he's doing, but mine always end up looking like a cartoon.
because he been doing it for so long, it's just practice. It's like, once again, I said, the more people you draw, the more you'll be like, oh, if I draw the nose like this, it's more cartoony, but then you'll learn more techniques on how to make it look more real. Trust me, when I first started doing portraits, they were looking like cartoons. But then over time, as I continued to look at it, I was like, oh, that's not like that. That's why when you start doing more fine details and stuff like that. Yeah, but you do good. Just keep practicing.
You know, I don't know if I ever mentioned to you about the problems I have with especially my right arm and hand.
I think I don't know about your arm, but I definitely know about your hand.
Yeah, well, it's now from my shoulder all the way down my fingers. I actually had to go a couple of weeks ago and get a shot in my wrist, right in the center of my wrist.
Uh-huh.
And it was a particular place they had to place the needle. So they had to do it while I was under x-ray so that they could see exactly where they were putting the needle.
Uh-huh.
And then I was in physical therapy. I think I might have told you about the physical therapy.
Yes, ma'am.
And I just kind of felt like physical therapy was a waste.
Oh.
It might have been helping me, but I don't know. It just seemed like a waste. I don't know. But anyway, so that's why a lot of times I be slow getting things done because I have to do something and then wait, do something and then wait. You
Well,
know.
I don't know what you're doing today, but don't forget I have yoga at 1:30. Even if you don't do yoga with us, you can chime in to see if it's something you might be interested in.
Okay.
It's at 1:30 on my, link.
Okay.
All right. You got any more questions, comments?
I don't.
Okay. So hopefully.
Other than just remind you that I will be there Friday at 9. And if you could have me, some clay rolled out for my
I'm not gonna
house.
roll it out till Friday because I have limited space in here, but everything gonna be ready for you.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so thank you so much, Miss Glory, for joining Virtual Hand-Built Pottery and Sculpture. My name is Kimberlie Wright. I will see you all on Thursday. Have a wonderful and blessed day.
Okay. Thank you now. See you later.
Peace.